welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be playing Gran Turismo number 7. Let's do this. Alright, we are racing at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, and it's on, man. We're now in P2 position, and we started in P3 position here as we got a wonderful start. And we're heading down the straight right behind first place, Dolhat, but it looks like, oh man, we just got rear-ended here. Oh my goodness, they just took us out. Man, that's terrible, but we're gonna look at this replay and just see exactly what happened here as there's chaos already ensuing at the beginning of this race. But you'll notice this driver was in the silver car, number 3, just completely rear-ends us here. And we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it from this player's point of view. They go ahead down the left-hand side. They switch over at the last second to go take the inside line, but end up rear-ending us there, completely sending us out into paradise. Oh man, look at this. Ooh. Oh man, as we're spraying kitty litter everywhere. Yeah, we're not making eye contact, but ultimately, this is one of those races that I'm gonna suggest just never back down. This is a challenge now. It's now placed us in P8 position. This is still the first lap here, but the challenge is we're gonna try to come back, all right? Don't call it a comeback, but we're gonna try, all right? So we're just gonna do the best we can as drivers ahead of us are making mistakes, and we're now in P7 position here. And here's another driver. It's now placed as we're in P6 position as we're continuing to make headway as we go through this race. We're now on lap 2 of 7, and I'll be honest, guys, this car is extremely difficult to drive. It's a cross between a Formula 1 car and an Indy car, and I honestly love races like this. I love how it takes so much effort and practice to be able to handle a car like this, because if you apply just a bit too much throttle on that corner, you will easily spin out and you'll be going right into the wall. So it's all about just getting a good grasp on when to brake and looking at the brake markers as you approach the corners here. But you'll notice we're now on lap 3 of 7. We're still in position 6, but we are coming up to the driver P5, Carl Cola. And let's see what we can do here. It looks like they're able to spin out. We're going to be able to go past them. We're now in P5 position. This is still lap 3 of 7 as we go over this corner. Full throttle at this point. We're at 5th gear. We're going to try to get up to 6th gear. We're now in 6th gear as we brake. And we shift all the way down to 1st gear as we ramp up through the gears. We're now in 2nd gear as we go through this wonderful sweeping corner here. And we're trying to stay on the line, and we're able to do so. As we're able to see some drivers ahead, we have Stinny Pig 767 and we have Nevs who are literally battling it out. And you can see here, we're just getting right behind them as we're getting into that draft, that little slipstream. Man, I love races like this. It is getting good, guys. It is getting good. And we're gonna go ahead and just stay behind. We're not gonna try to overtake on this corner. We just weren't close enough. As we're able to stay behind Stinny Pig 767. We're getting really close here. Oh, but it looks like Stinny Pig ended up braking too later on that corner. Woo, accept that, man. We're now in P4 position. Not bad, guys. It looks like we're able to catch up. We're now right behind Nevs, who's in P3 position, as it looks like they're swerving all over the place. But we have Stinny Pig 767, who's right behind us. You can tell in the side mirror, they're catching up to us. Even though they made a mistake earlier, they're right behind our tail. But it looks like here we end up braking too late. Oh no, and it looks like Stinny Pig did as well, as there's a little bit of contact there, pushing us a little bit wide outside of that corner. but it's still good. We're right behind Stinny Pig. We're still in this game. I'm really striving to set some really good, decent lap times. I just have to concentrate a bit more, but you'll just see just how fast we go around these corners here as we shift up through the gears. This is so exciting, and honestly, this car is just very intimidating to drive, but we are catching up to these guys as we are now right behind Brazam. He's right in front of us as he's battling it out with Stinny Pig as we took a little bit too much curb there. But we are catching up to these guys, and if they're battling it out, that's good for us, because that's only going to slow them down as we end up, oh no, making some contact with the Brazam. I'm sorry, mate. I did not mean to hit you there. As we are now in P4 position because of that contact there. But we're still in this. It is it's definitely getting down to the wire as we're on lap 5 of 7. And we're right behind Stinny Pig, and we're setting a pretty decent lap time right now. And it looks like they just got a half a second penalty because they ended up going outside of the solid white line on that corner, and they're gonna have to serve that penalty next lap. That's great news for us. As long as we can stay close, we should be able to pass them due to that error. So we're getting to the last few corners of this lap. We go really fast around here. So we're pinning it through 4th. We're now in 5th. And we're getting up to 6th gear. We are catching up as Stinny Pig is now battling it out with Nevs up ahead. And it looks like Stinny Pig is still behind Nevs, but they're battling it out. Yeah, we're still able to catch up. They're slowing down a little bit as we go past a driver here. There's no passing allowed, who on the right, unfortunately, collided with the wall. I'll tell you guys, these cars are not easy to drive, that's for sure. But as you see here, we're now in P3 position as we just passed Stinny Pig 767, but they did hit us there and made contact, which now inevitably put us back into P4 position. And we are now on the final lap of this race as we fast forward ahead, but it looks like Stinny Pig did serve another penalty there. We're now in P3 position as we go right by them. Woo! I can't believe this. We are now on the final lap as we go around this nice fast bend. And we're gonna finish, guys, in P3 position. Not bad at all considering what happened at the beginning of the race. I'll accept these results. I'll accept the credits. And thanks for watching, guys.